Welcome back again, and today we will discuss writing. Writing, reading, and grammar go hand in hand. You must learn to teach children how to write letters in order to read them. Then they need to put these words together to form a cohesive sentence to get their message or feelings across to the other person. When you start with beginners, you must first teach them how to write letters and then put letters together to form words. Once this is done, you can start teaching them new words. As was stated in previous sections, they will learn how to read sentences that they have previously learned. This must be taken slowly. The students should learn to read and write phrases they know how to speak. They should learn the following sentences first. My name is. I am years old. I live in. I speak. My birthday is. The students will find it interesting that they can read a sentence that they speak and understand. This is the basic foundation that will encourage them to start reading. After they learn the sentences, let them understand what each word is or change the words in the sentence. Her name is. She is years old. She lives in. She speaks. Her birthday is. Continue to teach vocabulary while you teach this, and the students will learn to read more quickly. Once this has been done, you can teach them grammar and how to organize sentences. You can teach them simple sentences to write. My name is. I am 6 years old. I love my mother. How are you? My birthday is in January. While this takes time, the students will continue to learn new words. Teaching them to read, they will learn new words and discover ways of writing. Once they get to an acceptable level of writing, you now can have them write short stories. One thing you can do is use a comic book without words. Have the students write what is happening in each picture. At first, you may have the students write the following about each picture. The boy is reading a book. The boy stands up. The boy is walking. The boy falls down. The girl is laughing. The boy is crying. What this will do is show the students can think and organize sentences about each individual picture. After many weeks of practice and learning new words, they should be able to write sentences from their own imagination. You can show them the same comic book and ask them to write a short story or 2 to 3 sentences about what is happening in the comic strip. It should read something like this. A boy is reading a paper. He gets up to walk, but falls down. A girl sees this and laughs at him. He starts crying. If you will notice that the first one had 6 sentences with 1 describing each picture. The second has 4 sentences. You should teach them about compound sentences. Conjunctions and injections help out combing 2 sentences into 1. Explain this is what you want. Other tools to have are: have the students write about themselves. Write about what they want to be in the future. Write about their weekend plans, their family, where they plan to go to college, etc. Write about their first day at school. Write about the rules of the classroom. Write about their favorite food, how to make it, what it's made from, what it smells like, etc. Put pieces of paper on the table with different words on a piece of paper. Have the students find words and make a sentence out of the words they find. This will get the students writing and will enable you to discover what areas they need help in. This actually will help you learn about their culture. Have the students write a short paper on their favorite holiday, hero, family, or friends. What do they like to do? What do they do on their holidays and weekends? They can put this information in a small booklet about their weekend or holiday. To do this, they just need to fold 2 or 3 8x11 paper in half to create a small book. The fold can be stapled together. The students can draw pictures, entitle the book, and write about something. Topics can include what they did over a certain holiday. What is their favorite holiday? Describe their favorite holiday. What is their favorite food? Problem posing is a great tool to use with intermediate students. With this type of teaching, you tell the students about a problem that may be prevalent in their society or a problem with the world. A picture can do wonders. Then you pose the question to the students: what can be done to fix this problem? The students work together as a social committee to try to find a solution to the problem and what can be done. When students get to an intermediate level where they are able to read and write a little more, then you can teach them different styles of writing. These are usually written in reports. This is known as composition. It can be very tricky to teach, but with a little practice and ingenuity it can be very easy to accomplish. The first thing you must teach students is the outline, opening paragraph, the opening and supporting paragraphs. Outline. The outline of the report is the road map. It will detail where everything in the report should go, or as a reference as to where certain items are listed within a report. It is also known as an index. It is very important, as you don't want to jump around in a report. The students should be instructed that when they write, that they need to go from A to D, as in A, B, C and D. They cannot go A to D as such: A, C, B, D. This becomes very confusing to the reader if they bounce from subject to subject. Object statement. The object statement is written in the opening paragraph. This statement tells the entire purpose of your paper. I believe that many people have problems making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches daily. When they do make sandwiches poorly, others ridicule them for their lack of cooking skills. There are many reasons for this, and in this report I will teach the proper way to create a perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich. If you follow my instructions, you will have few problems making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the future, thus saving you many headaches and possible embarrassments. Opening paragraph. This paragraph is the most important. It will either interest the reader to read on or to place the paper down. It includes the object statement and what the paper is about. If you are writing an argument and persuasion paper, you need to say what your argument is and what you hope to prove in your report. You then need to write a few key points of your report in the opening statement in order for the reader to understand what you are going to accomplish. I believe that many people have problems making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches daily. When they do make sandwiches poorly, others ridicule them for their lack of cooking skills. There are many reasons for this, and in this report I will teach the proper way to create a perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich. If you follow my instructions, you will have few problems making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the future, thus saving you many headaches and possible embarrassments. Supporting paragraphs. These paragraphs either support your object statement or help instruct what you want the reader to understand. First, you need to ensure the peanut butter is warm. Cold peanut butter tends to clump and rip. The bread. The jelly should be cold in order to maintain its taste and for health reasons. Second, you need to get out 2 warm pieces of bread. If you toast the bread first, it will provide a great added twist to the cuisine. While the bread is toasting, take out a bread knife. Third, after the toast comes out of the toaster, immediately add the peanut butter to the bread on the right. This is where many people makes mistakes. It has to be on the bread on the right. Smooth the peanut butter. Fourth, wipe the knife before placing it into the jam jar. Then place a generous portion of jam on the toast on the left-hand side and smooth it along the bread. Fifth, put the left-hand side on top of the right-hand side so the jam is on top of the peanut butter. Sixth, cut the bread in 2 pieces from one corner of the bread to the other so you get 2 triangles. This is where many people make mistakes and it causes a lot of embarrassment. Lastly, eat and enjoy. Conclusions. This will detail what was learned or to reiterate the object statement. In conclusion, many people around the world have problems making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. This report, if followed correctly, will help those in need or have been previously embarrassed because they made a poor sandwich. That is all the time we have for today. IHPP to see you again next time.